Now we're going to our next step, which is the additional expenses. These are usually soft costs that are hidden, and most contractors forget to add them in, but nevertheless, if you don't put them in, they come out of your profits. And it's not a good idea. Everything you do in here, everything we teach you is about being proactive, not reactive. We want to save for the future rather than pay for the past. If you pay for the past, you're playing a catch up for the rest of your life. If you save for the future, then you're being proactive, and whatever you're anticipating profit at the end of the year, this is exactly what you're going to get. So before we go on, I want to show a little bit of a trick. Click on instructions, and now you'll see buttons everywhere. There's a reason for these buttons, because anytime you are on any one of the tables and you've got a question and you're not sure the answer, rather than searching through the entire printed manual, just do what I've done now and then click on the question next to it, and you've got the information or the instructions of what you're looking for. So for example, in here it says the cost of safety meeting is automatically calculated from the information you provided on the dashboard page. It is added under the average monthly cost column. We can close that. So again, we talked about safety. Safety meetings are carried over from the dashboard. Next thing is cell phones. Calculate the cost per month for your field crew, not administration, strictly the field crew, and put that amount in. In this case, it happens to be $221.32. You do the same thing with your liability insurance. Again, your liability insurance is a cost of goods. It is not overhead. Remember that. If you didn't have any work outside, you wouldn't need any liability insurance, and that makes it cost of goods. So again, if your premium is about $2,400 a year, it's about $200 a month. It is actually $200 a month, so enter that. Small tools, we need to cover the cost of lost and stolen tools. 2% is a good average. Once you finish a year, you calculate your actual loss, and you can adjust it up or down as you need. Next item is warranty. Well, this is a cost, again, anticipating that you may have issues in future on job that you've done, and you're carrying a 1-year warranty, and you need to be proactive. It is not a big amount at the end of the day, but it is a huge amount when it comes out of your profits, out of your pocket. Be proactive. Allow for it. 4.5% is the industry standard for your direct crew. If you're a general contractor, this only applies to your own crew. In the estimating process, when we get through the estimating process, you'll see the percentage is different for subcontractors. WHMIS, if you're a contractor like a painting contractor or a plumbing contractor or an HVAC contractor, and your crew carries dangerous goods, then you'll want to add that percentage to carry for yearly training of WHMIS, which is coverage for or training for carrying dangerous goods. Inventory loss, again, that's a small percentage at 0.5%. The typical general contractor, 0.5% would be more than enough. If you are a service contractor with a large inventory, I would adjust that number upwards. In my situation, in my HVAC company, we carried a 2% inventory loss in here because we had large inventory. We had 12 trucks with quite a bit of inventory. So if I put 2% in here, that's what I usually allow. That's 57 cents per hour. Not much, but enough to cover. Standby cost. I'm going to put the instructions. I'll open the instructions in here so we can get a clearer picture. All right, so it says in your standby costs are the dollar amount you pay to employees to be on standby. So it's the money that you're going to pay to entice one of your employees to be available on the weekend or on holidays. For example, you might pay $200 to one employee each weekend to be on standby. In that case, your monthly cost is or would be $800. You put $800 in here and it calculates 83 cents across the board per hour for all employees, and that covers your costs. So let's close it again. Now, you can see what happened in here. You've got $3.86 per hour, average hourly cost in additional expenses. You also have an 81 cents in here, and that it says select averages, and now you will understand more when we get to charge out rate why this is separated from this item in here. All right, we're finished with this section. Let's get out of here and we can go back to the next thing.